Hey guys, in today's lesson video, I'm going to give you guys 2 really good tips to increase your club head speed to take your golf game to the next level. And in my personal opinion, increasing your club head speed, if done correctly, can only help you out and help you take your golf game to the next level, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced golfer. So the first tip I'm going to give you guys is from the top of the backswing to around halfway down. Whenever an amateur golfer lacks club head speed, what I see is from this halfway down position to their follow-through position, instead of accelerating their arms and releasing the club towards the target, what I tend to see is that when most amateur golfers tend to lack club head speed, from this halfway down position, they keep rotating their body and they only hit the golf ball with their body's rotation. They try to muscle the golf club through the impact zone with only their body's rotation. And if I show you guys an example, it's going to look something like this. And as you can see here, there was a lot of output of energy on my part, and the golf ball did go fairly straight, but there was no speed at the bottom, and there was no effortless snap at the bottom to create that club head speed. So what we want to do is, instead of trying to muscle the golf club through with our body's rotation, from the face-on golf swing, once we get from the top of our backswing, once we get back to around our setup position, then from this halfway down position, we have to accelerate our arms and throw the club towards the target with a natural release. So from the down the line view, instead of opening my body and trying to hit the golf ball by muscling my body's rotation through the golf ball and through the impact zone, what we want to do is, from the top of our backswing, we want our lower body to open up back to around our setup position, and from this position now I can really accelerate my arms and throw and release the club towards the target. And the second tip is, it's a connection to the first tip, but the second tip is to visualize from the halfway down position, visualize that my hands are moving a small amount of distance and the club head is traveling a far amount of distance. So my hands are only going to travel around this much out in front of me, while the club head travels a very far distance. So once we get that correct sequence, our lower body opens up back to around our setup position. From this position, we have to visualize and feel that my hands travel the least amount of distance and the club head travels a far distance. So it's going to look something like this, feel something like this. My hands, as you can see here, aren't moving a far amount of distance, but my hands are staying out in front of me, traveling the least amount of distance, while my club head travels a far distance. So once I get into this halfway down position, opening up my lower body back to my setup position, and from this position I really have to accelerate my arms and release the club towards the target. So what it's going to feel like is that we're going to get our grip pressure down to around maybe a 1 or 2, really relax our arms. Our arms should just feel like noodles or ropes connected to our body. And once we get back to around that halfway down position, now we can really feel the golf club being thrown towards the target. It's going to look something like this. If you guys like the lesson video, please like and subscribe to help my channel grow. And for in-person or online lessons, I'll leave all the information in the description below. Thanks guys.